Hey everybody, it's Maggie Mulhern. I am here with George Papanikolas. We're at Water Street Studio, and we're at the end of the day. You just did an amazing hair color on your model using your signature highlighting balayage technique. And do you want to just break down how you did this?
Yeah, well, what I do is a two-step process. First, I go through the roots, and I use lightener, and I do very delicate highlights of the root, and I gradually get thicker and heavier towards the mid-shafts and ends. And that's going to just give you like that very delicate, sun-kissed, like caramel kind of highlight. And then I go through the second half, and I go through these more bold pieces, and you can see that they give you like more of that pop. And this is going to give you like that modern surfer girl, Giselle Bundchen, Sarah Jessica Parker inspired kind of highlight. And you can see everything is completely seamless. Everything blends. You don't see any hard lines, and that's really the key to my signature looks. You don't see hard stripes. When people think of ombre, I think of like that dip dyed thing. That's terrifying. So for me, I like a soft graduation of color. Like that's really where, it's like she could have been at the beach all summer and this is what happened. Like that's what I want my looks to look like.
And you tease the hair. I mean, that's one way to make it happen, right?
Yep, there's two steps. The first step is freehand, and that's where I do the hand-painted French balayage style. And then I go through the ends and I tease them and backcomb them, and that's where we get those really bright pops of color at the ends.
I thought it was so interesting. You said you wait till the color dries out. Or you use heat. You prefer not using heat, but that you have to wait till the color dries out. What if you've got color that's not drying out? What's your goal?
Well, with lightening the hair, I don't ever really try to force it. I feel like you're asking for damage and problems. I just let it do what it's going to do, and then once it gets to the light, as light as it's going to get, that's how light it's going to be. So with her, she didn't have a lot of artificial color, so it actually lifted fairly quickly. But clients that come in with a lot of artificial color and they want to be blonde, I always say, let it go as far as it's going to go, and then I'll see you in another month, and we'll try it again.
So George, what's interesting about George, even though he's known for all of his color, you also did the finished style here, which I think you did a really nice job. And he is the celebrity stylist, brand new for Matrix. And I know there's a new line here, so do you want to fill us in? Give us a little tip on what this is, and then how one should apply hairspray properly.
Yeah, this is a complete control hairspray, and there's different ways of applying hairspray. Like my personal way I normally do is, wave the hair first and then hairspray just to hold it in place. But for this like retro glam kind of look that we did, I took each piece, hairsprayed it first, then curling ironed it. But if you ever leave it like that, I will kill you on the street because that's the worst look ever. I hate those crispy curls. So the reason I spray it first is because I was planning on brushing everything out afterwards. So you really want to be able to hold that curl, and by spraying it first and then brushing it, you get that beautiful soft wave and it holds on to it.
Okay, so let's hold this up. It's the Balayage styling line, and this is the blue agave, and it's a nice line. I saw you playing with it back there. You had fun?
Yeah, it's new for me too, so I love it.
All right, well, that's so great. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for doing such a beautiful hair color, and I can't wait to see this in April.
Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, see you. Bye.